Hey everybody, it's me, Tom Angleberger, the author of The Strange Case of Origami Yoda and all those other crazy books. Today I wanted to show you guys how to fold what is probably the best thing I've ever come up with. This. It doesn't look like much, does it? It's my universal puppet. The great thing about it is that it is nothing yet, but it could be anything. And it's also a pretty good puppet that stays on your finger pretty easily. You can move it around. You can really do some action with it. It's going to stay there. But the best thing about it, it's only 3 folds. It's the easiest origami thing ever. And yet, it's one of the most useful origami things ever. You could make it into absolutely anything. And today I whipped up these. These are some Wizard of Oz figures I made. And Dorothy here is the simplest possible thing. She's the anything puppet, which is 3 folds, plus 2 more folds, so she's only 5 folds. Each of these other characters took 1 or 2 extra little things, but they're still all very simple, and they're fun to make. You can make anything you want. Sky's the limit. Whatever you want to make is possible with the Universal Puppet. Let me show you how to make it here real quick. Let me just ask the Wizard of Oz guys to move out of the way for now. So I'm going to start with a half a sheet of paper. You can also use a quarter sheet of paper or a whole sheet of paper. It doesn't exactly matter. It's all going to work out. One of the things you should decide, though, before you start folding is your character going to be short or tall? For instance, I wanted the Cowardly Lion here to be a little wider. I wanted him to be a little shorter and wider. And I knew that the Tin Man was going to be tall. So I'm going to hold my paper either tall or short, depending on what I'm folding. I think I'm going to fold, for my demonstration here, I'm going to fold something that's short. We're going to keep the paper this way. If it's something in the middle, probably go ahead and do it this way. It's all going to work out, though. So remember, I promised it was only 3 folds for the basic puppet. Here it goes. Fold 1. You're going to fold the bottom up. This is going to be the neckline of a shirt. See how the Scarecrow's shirt goes across there, or the Tin Man's neckline is right there. It's going to be a shirt, a uniform, or whatever. Or, if you'd rather, you could turn this upside down, and now it could be the hair of a character that has a bunch of hair. Like Luke Skywalker, for instance. So, let's turn this back over for now, though. We're going to do it like this. So, that was our first fold. It's just 1 fold. Now, flip it over. Now, you're going to fold this side over here. That's fold number 2. And fold number 3, you're going to fold this side over here. That is fold number 3. It's done, almost. We're not going to do any more folding, but you will notice that it just flaps open. You can't really use it as a finger puppet yet. It just flaps open. But look at this. If you pull this open a little bit here and insert this one in there like that, it slides right in there, and look at that. It actually locks the whole thing in place. Now it's going to fit on my thumb. It's going to be a fantastic finger puppet. Now see, this can be anything we want. One of the most common things you're going to do is fold these corners down if you're going to have some kind of human with a round head like that. Those are 2 more easy folds to do. You can fold more or you can draw more, whichever it works to make whatever you want to make. I'm not even sure what I was going to make here. How about if I just make somebody funny? We'll draw a funny nose on here and some funny eyes. I should have come up with something better. I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to make whatever you want. Okay, there's a nice funny face, and I'll give him like an orange shirt, maybe. Just color in. Notice there's that gap in the paper there. I'm just going to make sure my coloring stays under that line. Okay. Just color that in real quick. One of the things is I don't have a lot of patience for decorating. This is one of the reasons I like these puppets. They're so quick and easy to make. Let me show you a couple of the little changes that you can do very easily to add a couple of details. Now, first of all, let me say, if you've learned enough and you're ready to get started, you're ready to get out some markers and decorate this up and make your own puppets, that's fine. You can stop the video now. But if you want to, I'm going to show you a couple of easy things you can do to modify your puppets from here on out. Let me show you one of the best. I'm not sure, I may have come up with this, or maybe one of the super folders. You get a pair of scissors, and you're going to cut a little bit right here, like this. Just make a cut, not all the way through. And you're going to fold those sides in like that. And now you've given your character like a shirt with a neckline. You can do that however you want to. Okay, look at that. Now it looks like he's wearing some kind of complicated clothing. But you and I know it's just one extra cut and some folds. So let me show you some of the things I did here. For the Cowardly Lion's ears, remember how for a human, we just folded the head back. Okay? To make it a human, we folded both sides of the head back like this. Okay? Well, to give those ears, we've got those flaps on the back. Just fold the flaps forward again, like that, and like that. Now he's got two ears. He's also got a pointy head, so fold that back. Look at that. That's how I made the lion. Now, these guys used a tiny bit of kirigami. If you don't know what kirigami is, that's whenever you use scissors, like we did with this guy down here. Let's flip this guy over and see what we did. All I did was I cut into the flaps of paper that were back here. I mean, if you flip your puppet over, you'll see plenty of flaps of paper back there. I just cut a few. I'll cut a new one right there. And we just fold that so it sticks out to the side. And yeah, you can see the one that isn't colored there is the one is the new one I just made. The Tin Man had a similar thing. I just cut a piece from this flap up here for him and folded it up. And there it goes. It looks like it's all part of him. One of the great things I like about this is it doesn't require a lot of tape or glue, as long as you're making sure your cuts don't completely cut the paper in half. So there's, let's see, oh, where's Toto? Toto is just made with a smaller piece of paper. He's really badly done, isn't he? I bet I could do a better job than that. Yeah, but I wanted Dorothy to have Toto with her, and so he can fit on there like that. And then Dorothy fits on your finger like this, and we can, I might have to use some tape. Let me tell you something, folks. Real origami masters don't use tape. I use tape all the time. Who wants to see Toto fall on his face? Not me. Let's see here. We'll figure out some way to tape that together. We'll get all this going. Guys, have fun. Any characters you want. Don't stop at the Wizard of Oz. Don't stop anywhere. Make yourself. That kind of does look like me if it had glasses. Make yourself. Make your favorite movie, cartoon characters. Make your favorite book characters. Probably characters from one of my books, right? Like Dee Dee Dodo, Future Spy. Why, if you make an Origami Dodo, I'd be very happy to see it. You can send that to me at origamiyoda.com. In fact, send me pictures of whatever you make through origamiyoda.com. I'd love to see them. Everybody, I am so glad to talk to you. So glad to show you the easiest origami of all time. The 3-fold universal anything puppet. I hope you had a good time. I'm glad to talk to you again. And where did Yoda go? I want to say may the force be with you. I always say may the force be with you. Here we go. May the force be with you. Always.